The Amazon's warrior Diego Lopes. Diego Lopes, remember that name? This is a fighter who is not just making waves, but creating a tsunami in the world of mixed martial arts. His journey from the dense, mysterious jungles of the Amazon to the bright lights of the UFC octagon is nothing short of inspirational. This guy is exploding onto the UFC scene. With every fight, he brings an intensity and passion that is palpable, electrifying the crowd and leaving his opponents in awe. The energy he exudes is contagious, and it's clear that he's here to make a lasting impact. He's a young, hungry featherweight with dynamite in his hands. His punches are not just powerful, they are precise, calculated, and delivered with a ferocity that is rarely seen. Each strike is a testament to his rigorous training and unyielding determination. Born in the heart of the Amazon, Lopes is bringing that warrior spirit to the octagon. The Amazon is not just his home, it's his training ground where he honed his skills and developed the resilience that sets him apart. The lush, challenging environment of the rainforest has shaped him into the formidable fighter he is today. He's already taken down some big names. Each victory is a stepping stone, a testament to his growing prowess and strategic mind. His ability to adapt and overcome is what makes him a dangerous opponent for anyone in the featherweight division. The featherweight division better watch out. With every fight, Diego Lopes is proving that he's not just another contender, he's a future champion. His rise through the ranks has been meteoric, and it's clear that he's not stopping until he's at the very top. Diego Lopes is coming for the title. His eyes are set on the championship belt, and he's training harder than ever to achieve that goal. Every session, every sparring match, every moment in the gym is dedicated to one thing: becoming the best. This dude is the real deal. His commitment to the sport, his relentless pursuit of excellence, and his unwavering focus are what make him stand out. He's not just fighting for himself, he's fighting for his family, his heritage, and his dreams. He's got it all: the skills, the heart, and the drive to be a champion. His technical prowess is matched only by his mental toughness. He's a fighter who knows that the battle is won not just with strength, but with strategy, resilience, and an unbreakable spirit. He's currently ranked number 3, and he's not slowing down. Each fight brings him closer to his ultimate goal, and with every victory he's proving that he's a force to be reckoned with. The journey to the top is never easy, but Diego Lopes is making it look effortless. Diego Lopes is a force of nature. His presence in the octagon is commanding, his technique flawless, and his determination unyielding. He's a fighter who embodies the spirit of the Amazon, bringing that raw, untamed energy to every match. And he's just getting started. The future is bright for Diego Lopes, and the world is watching as he continues to rise. With his talent, dedication, and heart, there's no doubt that he's destined for greatness. Keep an eye on this warrior. His journey is far from over. Diego's story starts in Manaus, Brazil, a city known for its vibrant culture and deep connection to the Amazon rainforest. It's a place where nature and urban life coexist in a unique harmony. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, where the air is thick with humidity and the sounds of wildlife create a constant symphony, Diego found his first love. This isn't your typical training ground for a UFC fighter. The dense jungle, with its natural obstacles and raw environment, became Diego's first gym. Here, he learned to move with agility and strength, using the terrain to his advantage. But Diego's love for fighting started early. Even as a young boy, he was drawn to the discipline and challenge of martial arts. It was more than just a sport, it was a way of life. At just 7 years old, he stepped onto the mats. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was calling, and Diego answered. He was a natural, showing a level of skill and dedication that was rare for someone so young. Years of training honed his skills. Day after day, he practiced, learning the intricate techniques and strategies that make Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu such a formidable martial art. His dedication was unwavering. He became a grappling beast. His ability to control and submit his opponents was unmatched. In competitions, he was a force to be reckoned with, often leaving his opponents in awe of his prowess. By 16, he earned his purple belt. This was a significant milestone, marking him as one of the top practitioners in his age group. It was a testament to his hard work and natural talent. Diego was a monster on the mats. His opponents knew they were in for a tough match whenever they faced him. His reputation as a fierce competitor grew with each victory, but he had bigger dreams. Diego wasn't content with just dominating in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He wanted to push his limits and see how far he could go. He wanted to test himself in the world of MMA. The transition wasn't easy, but Diego was determined. He trained harder than ever, learning new skills and adapting his techniques for the cage. His journey was just beginning, and the world was about to see what he was truly capable of. At 17, Diego took the leap. He stepped into the cage for his first amateur MMA fight. The adrenaline was pumping, the lights were bright, and Diego was ready. He fought with the heart of a lion. This was his calling. His early career was a mix of wins and losses, but Diego learned from every fight. He honed his striking. He sharpened his takedowns. He was becoming a complete fighter. The Amazon warrior was evolving. At 19, Diego made a big move. He left Brazil for Mexico. It was a chance to grow, to learn new styles, to push himself even further. He started teaching jiu-jitsu, sharing his knowledge with a new generation of fighters. Mexico became his second home. He embraced the culture, the fighting spirit. He trained with new partners, learned new techniques. Mexico pushed Diego to his limits, and he came back stronger. Section 5, the road to the UFC octagon. Diego's skills were undeniable. He was tearing through the competition in Mexico. The UFC took notice. They invited him to compete on Dana White's Contender Series. This was his shot at the big time. He fought his heart out, but it wasn't meant to be. He came up short, but Diego didn't give up. He knew he belonged in the UFC. He kept training, kept fighting, kept winning, and finally the call came. Diego Lopes was going to the UFC. Section 6, a fighting style forged in fire. Diego's fighting style is pure excitement. From the moment he steps into the octagon, you can feel the electricity in the air. His presence alone is enough to send shivers down the spine of his opponents. He's a pressure fighter, always moving forward, always looking for the finish. His relentless pursuit of victory is what sets him apart from the rest. Diego doesn't just fight, he hunts. He stalks his prey with a calculated aggression that leaves no room for error. He's got heavy hands and a black belt in jiu-jitsu. This combination makes him a dual threat in the octagon. His striking is as lethal as his grappling, making him a nightmare for anyone who dares to face him. This guy is dangerous everywhere. Whether it's standing up or on the ground, Diego Lopes is a force to be reckoned with. His versatility is his greatest weapon, allowing him to adapt to any situation and come out on top. He's got that killer instinct. You can see it in the way he moves, the way he looks at his opponent. It's a look that says he's ready to do whatever it takes to win. You can see it in his eyes. Those eyes tell a story of countless hours spent in the gym, honing his craft, perfecting his technique. They tell a story of sacrifice, of dedication, of an unyielding desire to be the best. He's not afraid to trade punches, to take risks, to go for the kill. Diego's willingness to put it all on the line is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just fighting for a win, he's fighting to make a statement. And when he gets you on the ground, it's over. His ground game is second to none, a testament to his black belt in jiu-jitsu. Once he takes you down, he transitions seamlessly from one position to another, always staying one step ahead. His submissions are like a boa constrictor. They tighten with every passing second, leaving his opponents with no choice but to tap out. It's a sight to behold, watching Diego methodically break down his opponents until they have nothing left to give. Once he gets you, you're done. Diego Lopes is a fighter who embodies the spirit of martial arts. He's a warrior, a tactician, and a true champion in every sense of the word. His journey is far from over, and the world can't wait to see what he does next. Section 7, conquering the featherweight division. Diego's UFC career is on fire. He's coming off 3 straight wins, all finishes, all bonuses. He's a fan favorite. Everyone loves a fighter who brings it, and Diego brings it every time he steps into the octagon. He's beaten some tough guys like Gavin Tucker, Pat Sabatini, and Dan Iger. He even finished Sodiq Yusuff at UFC 300. That's a statement win. Diego is here to stay. Section 8, a star on the rise. Diego is currently ranked number 3 in the featherweight division, and he's got his eyes on the champion. He's on a mission to prove he's the best in the world. And with his work ethic and determination, nothing is impossible. He's already accomplished so much, but he's just getting started. He's only 29 years old. He's got years of fighting ahead of him. The future is bright for Diego Lopes. Section 9. The future is bright for Diego Lopes. Diego Lopes is the real deal. He's a future champion. He's got the skills, the heart, and the determination to reach the top of the mountain. And I can't wait to see what he does next. This kid is special. He's got that it factor. That's something that you can't teach. He's a natural-born fighter, and he's going to do great things in this sport. Remember the name Diego Lopes.